The step back action, man. I did like 3 videos yesterday, and I checked. I was like, "Yo, the sound's not on." I'm gonna take him down. My bad. Step back, get back in action. I'm redoing the videos. Now we officially are at 10 games. It was all about, hey, the young action, man. I was trying to get the young guns some play, and we talking about the rookies. At the end of the day, want to see how the rookies are doing this year. It was a little bit of a lackluster draft. There wasn't big expectations, but there are a few surprises. Let's get into that real quick. Look at the stats. Let me see if I can zoom a little bit in and look at from NBA.com hooking me up. Anthony Edwards, despite what we see in his play, and he is getting garbage minutes, he's the leading point scorer in the NBA rookie lineup. The first put is coming through with scoring 15.4. He's getting a little bit comfortable. The one eye popper for me that makes me a little bit scary, man, look at his three-point percentage, man. 28%, needs help there. Look at his free throw percentage, 73%. This guy could be 18 points a game off garbage minutes. That's how good he is if he finally gets these stats up and he's not at this current state. So Anthony Edwards is leading in that facility. Does that make him the best rookie? We're going to get into that real quick. Rebound-wise, not too bad, 2.4. He's a bigger guy. I want a little bit more for him, especially when we go to the NBA player stats where Steph Curry's averaging like 6. Turnovers, 2. Not bad, man. I mean, it's pretty standard right now for him. But Minnesota is not winning, so you can see the record: 2 wins, 6 losses. Hey, man, empty points are empty points, and right now that's what it is, especially without Cat. Let's get into the next dude, Tyreese Haliburton. What a season for the Sacramento Kings. I had no clue to think that they would be already. I knew they would be in the hunt, but I had them at the bottom of the teams in the West that were in the freaking hunt. And Tyreese Haliburton is playing a major role. His jump shot is horrible looking, awkward, but it gets done. It gets done, averaging 12 points. He's efficient. Let's look at the efficiencies. 50% field goals. He's shooting 52% from 3. That tells you something, okay? Look how many shots more that Edwards needs versus Haliburton to get that 12. Very important. From the free throw line, 87%. I won't lie to you. I don't see his career averages going much higher than this, okay? What I do see going higher, let's keep going down. Rebounds, 2.7 per game. He may get higher than that. Assists, that may go up. 5.1 per game. Steals, 1.4. Turnovers, 0.7. This is why they're talking about Tyreese Haliburton as Rookie of the Year. The stats tell it all. And Haliburton is balling out efficiently, generalship on the floor. Nothing too fancy, but he is efficient. Let me say something. Malcolm Brogdon from the Indiana Pacers, not too flashy, standard straight line player, is a borderline all-star this year. Tyreese Haliburton, maybe not in style of play because Brogdon's a much stronger player, but that type of player is Tyreese Haliburton, where he's going to be efficient, and that's what a team needs to at least have that at the point guard position. I don't know if it's going to get you a championship, but sure going to get you the damn playoffs. So great job for Tyreese. Lamelo Ball. Now this is who I like, man. I like flashy guys. So Lamelo Ball balling out of control. You can see how the efficiency just dropped right the hell off. It's sporadic. You know, Charlotte is buzzing right now for Lamelo. Almost 12 points. I'm rounding up, guys. 12 points per game. 40% from the field goal. Again, similar to Anthony Edwards. 3-point line, 32%. Has to do better there. Okay. We continue down. He's a better rebounder. 5.7. We mentioned his height and his length come into play here. It's almost 6 rebounds per game plus 5 assists and almost 2.2 turnovers with about 1.6 steals. We saw this young man come up through YouTube, man. Let's be honest. We've been watching this kid since he was young, run right through YouTube, and now he's in the league and he's playing. I mean, I didn't think he would be this good. I thought he's gonna get bullied, but He's playing the same way he's played. He's doing his thing. A player is a player. It is what it is. I do think that time over in Europe helped him out. He's number 3, and in my list, he's number 2 after Haliburton. No, number 3 on the list, because I'm going to get to number 2. James Wiseman, what a season for him. Shout outs to Steve Kerr. Much shout outs to you, and shout outs to the Warriors, 5-4. Okay, 11 points per game. Efficient, 46% from the field. How about three-point lane? He is shooting the 3, 42%. How about inside? 6 rebounds. Needs to do better here. Okay? Turnovers, 1.7. That's bad for a center. Okay? Maybe dribbling too much on the outside. Defensively, looking good. 1.7 blocks per game. Already one of the top shot blockers in the NBA. Love what I'm seeing from Wiseman. He's my number 2, and actually could be my number 1. So Haliburton, Wiseman, Lamelo, those make up my big 3. Let's continue down. Saddiq Bey out of the Detroit Pistons, a typical Pistons player, a grit player, a guy that's not going to wow you with any one thing, but just does everything. That consummate glue guy that you need. 10 points per game. A guy that had experience, who played, I think, 3 years or 4 years in college. So, this is great. You can see the age, 21. That makes a difference. More mature. That's why you're seeing great stats from the three-point line. He needs help field goal range-wise, right? 37%. Needs to be in the 40s. 3.3, 8.6 per game shot. So that's 37%. But three-point range, he's looking really good. That's where he's helping them, stretching the floor. He's also rebounding, 5 rebounds per game, plus 1 assist. Again, pretty flat line player. No offense, probably going to be his career averages. He may get a point where he gets 18 if the league slows down. But they drafted what they needed, and he's proven he's already fulfilling that gap of what they needed. All right, Patrick Williams comes in. This is my sleeper, okay? If he can get running, I'm excited to see what we're going to get from this kid, okay? 19 years old. Again, same age as Anthony Edwards, be advised. Same age as LaMelo. So people are sleeping. These kids are all 19 outside of Burton and the Bay, all right? Patrick Williams is young, 9.6. And with that body that he has already, yes, trouble, folks. 45% from field goal range, and then 42 from 3. Efficient, folks, okay? 84% from the free throw line. Don't be surprised if he's the best guy from this draft, all right? Continuing down, looking at rebounding, 4 rebounds per game. I'm rounding up. I know it's 3.6. And then turnovers, 1.6. Needs help there. Also needs better vision. Can't be 0.9 on the assist name, man. Come on. For a 48-minute game, you got 25 minutes you play. You got to give me 2 assists at least, brother. I mean, that needs work. And then we get the block shots, almost a block per game. All-around player. Very, very. This is a potential Kawhi. Paul George mix with a little bit of Rudy Gay. I mean, he is truly a special player. Great pickup for Chicago. Sleeper. Watch him. He could catapult right up. Wouldn't be surprised to see him as Rookie of the Year. Love what I'm seeing from him. Now we get into the rest of the bunch here, right? Because I'm going just through the top 10. And Cole Anthony, big time opportunity here, man. 20 years old, comes in now with the sad injury of my guy, Markelle Fultz, man. Now he's going to have to take the reins. He's going to have a big opportunity. 9.3 points per game, shooting only 32% from the field goal range, and in a horrible 16% from 3. Cole, need to work on that, but he has it. He has the potential and talent. Look at the rebounds. From his size, 6'1", 6'2", 4.6. I think these guys are sneaking in. Him and Steph Curry just sneaking in some places, man. And then the block, and then steals, 0.6, turnovers, 1.4, assists, only 3.3. I mentioned this before when they drafted him. I felt like he was more of a scoring guard, okay? However, he is a point guard. He's enough of a point guard for me to not call him a scoring guard. And we'll see what he can do. I'm also going to see what Jordan Bone can do with this given opportunity. All right, we're going to continue on with the guy that technically was injured. You can see he only played 1 game. I do expect Obi to come back in. 9 points in his first game. He looked good. We got to take him out. He hasn't played enough games. All right, I got to skip over him. He can come back in. But Desmond Bae, right? Desmond Bae out of Memphis. What a pickup. Again, an older guy. They knew what they were getting. You see the ages here, 21, 22. This guy was probably a junior at 21. Bain was a senior, well-developed, well-coached. Immediately you pay dividends. 9 points per game, 43% from field goal range, 48%. It's part of being a man. 48% from three, almost 49%. And then you get a rebounds. He's at 2.9. Assists at 1 assist with 1 turnover. Steal for this team with Bain. Great pickup. I do think they're guard heavy. However, in this league where they're playing guards at power forward, I like what I'm seeing from Bain and the Memphis Grizzlies. Great pickup. Good standard player. Come off the bench or start. He's starting, I believe, right now. Payton Pritchard out of Boston. Had no clue about this kid. I didn't know anything about him. Ainge loved him for some reason, and I see why. 7-3 is Boston. Okay, now almost 9 points per game. Shooting about 51% from the field goal range and 42 from three. He is showing his merit right now. Okay, those are great stats. And when you look at those lines, assist-wise, 3 assists per game, getting about 2.5 rebounds, averaging almost two turnovers per game. So that needs to improve. So again, that's the number 9 guy. I like Pritchard, and I like Bain. Remember Obi Toppin, I'm not putting him in there. Now there's a lot of guys on this tail end here, right? That I think let me give some honorable mentions for me. Okay. First of all, Jason Tate had no clue who the hell this kid was. No clue, but he's a barn burner. He's running around. Again, I need to look at the highlights on him. I shouldn't have done that. But I'm surprised. I didn't even know about the kid, but he's doing his freaking thing for Houston. Prescious Achiuwa, I love him. All right, I talked about him in the draft. Another enigma like Bam Adebayo. I think he's special. We'll see what we get from Prescious through the rest of the season. I love what I'm seeing. 7 rebounds, 7 points, but I need to see the rebounds go up. Only 4.7. That needs help. Isaac Okoro, again, playing the Jimmy Butler poor man's, only 19 years old, okay? So 7.3 points, 2 rebounds. Pretty much efficient all the way through. Needs to get better, though. Needs to give me more rebounds. Needs to give me more assists. If you're Jimmy Butler, you're doing a lot of things. You're almost a double-double guy, all right? At the end of the day, Kenyon Martin Jr. in garbage minutes is playing a little, like only 1 game, but hey, 7 points. That was that last game where they had a big blowout. Surprises, Denny Avdija is trying to make his way. 2-7, though, 5.7 points per game. For a pick as high as he was, they're going to have to do something more with him, right? Denny Avdija needs his burn, and I'm excited to see him develop and get with the NBA speed. Probably game 30 or 40, we'll start to see that transition where he starts to explode, all right? Emmanuel Quickly, big surprise for the Knicks. And the guys that I'm voting down, again, I can't fault Devin Vassell on that squad for the freaking Spurs. He's highly efficient. There's too many guards there on the Spurs. I'm going to get in that, and I love it. They're a very strong team at the guard position. It's going to be tough for him to get minutes, but they're still giving him 20. Killian Hayes, surprise here, right? I thought he'd be higher up, unacceptable for a pick at his, he's not shooting well at all, all right? 27%, 25%, both for field goal and 3-point percentage, not good. All right, Devon Dotson, another guy, vet. He's not playing too much, so I'm not going to count him in there. Lamar Stevens is, for some reason, he is, because they're blowing out some teams. So I'm going to skip over him. Detroit Pistons, Nathan Knight. I'm excited to see if he can finally get some burn. An older rookie, but I'm excited for him. Jaden McDaniels is another guy. That I'm disappointed with as far as them not playing him. I think if he gets the burn, that is a small forward. Isaiah Stewart's doing okay, but I think there's more in him, right? He's doing what he needs to on the rebound end, so don't look at the points. I think that's basically all we got at this point. Cassius Stanley not really playing too much. Hasn't done too bad with the minutes that he's been given. Only 2 games. Malachi Flynn, a guy that exploded in the preseason, really not getting burned right now, and that's the issue. So in all, pretty much it is what it is. The top guys the other guy is Kyra Lewis. Kyra Lewis, either he's injured or something, he's not playing. So that's another guy that I expect to explode. But at this point, it is what it is with the rookies. We got our top 10, not including Obi Toppin. I threw Prescious over Tate. Okay, so just the heads up: Prescious, Payton, Desmond, Cole, Pat, Sad, and James, Lamelo, Burton, Edwards. Right, not in that order, but those are the 10. And top 5 was Tyreese, Wiseman, Lamelo. I went with Patrick at number 4, Bay at 5, and then the rest of them just spread out as they may. Anyhow, I'm going to sign off here, man. It's crazy with the rookies, a little bit long, but we're going through the stats, just kind of getting to feel how it is the first 10. You know, they're getting their feet wet real quick, man. You know, they're getting wet a little bit, trying to, feel it out. We'll see what happens through the rest of the season. I'm excited. NBA is on, and it's freaking awesome. I love it. I'm out. Peace.